danger!
Yeah!
What's up, guys? It's your boy Shellhead Tony. We are live on this beautiful Wednesday evening. Thank you for joining us. We got some stuff coming out, some things to talk about. Last night's blooper reel, which look for that. Mr. Weezy is going to be fixing that for us. Weezy, where you at, man?
Boom. Editing, but I'm here.
Awesome. Fantastic. Guys, we are so happy to be live with you tonight. Hopefully you are watching, you are talking and squawking. We'd love to hear from you. We are waiting on Mr. Johnny 5. He's doing his thing. I think he's working. We don't know. But we got a little bit to talk about tonight, and we thought maybe screw it, man. Let's go live. Let's have some fun with it. So we were talking about these these NECA boxes, these I don't know what you call it, blind loot crates, if you will, blind boxes, whatever we're getting from NECA.
Well, let's not call them loot crates because that leaves a bad taste.
Is that a hot topic right now?
Remember the whole loot crate fiasco we had a couple of years ago?
It's probably fine, but go ahead, man. Go for it.
What am I going for?
I don't know. Let's go for it. What are we talking about with that?
Well, no. So yesterday we were talking on our blooper reel that sadly got messed up. We were discussing how one of the gentlemen, being so polite, but a guy on Facebook posted that he ordered 2 turtle loot crates or fucking mystery boxes. He got shipped one, but it was the horror box. And he had a crap load of Ultimate figures, the Frankenstein playset. Like, he had a bunch of stuff. And when you do the math, it's roughly $500. And it looked like a lot of crazy stuff. And people started saying he's lying for obvious reasons, because who buys something from NECA has it shipped within like 3 days and then gets it? Like, that's unheard of with NECA.
Even if it's something they have in stock, you know?
Right. They usually take weeks and months to get you your stuff.
Right.
He got it really fast. But then what happened is that it just happens with the internet, is that people see the pictures, they start taking the pictures, they start posting them in groups, trying to show like, oh, look what the box has, and not giving any context as if it's their box. So yesterday I saw like 5 different people post the exact same pictures, which then makes you start wondering if it's real, who posted it first, because everybody's posting the same thing. Well, that guy who posted it yesterday now posted today that he got his second box, which was a turtle box. And that thing was full of 2-packs, a 4-pack, a 3-pack, a bunch of stuff. Like, so many 2-packs, Biggie Smalls would be scared. Like,
wow, that is a rap joke for those of you that were born in the 80s, moving into the 90s. But so you know what? I saw that too, man. I saw like the first initial one that got sent out, and I was like, all right, it's pretty cool, man. Like the horror set, I was like, all right, I'm only missing like 1 or 2 of those, and the rest I do have. But it was totally worth it to get those 2 and just resell the rest and get your money back and then some. And then with the turtles, like we said before, I have anything and everything, but there are key pieces that if I got a second one, maybe the box is better than my box. And maybe, you know, because I'm an inbox guy, so maybe the box is better than the box I got and I resell the others or whatever. Either way, it does not sound like a bad deal. I think there's a bad taste in everyone's mouth because of this whole Donnie Lab thing with NECA, which I get it. We've all kind of said our piece. Don't agree with the customer service part of this. I think people are kind of getting effed. But I think at the same time, I'm just saying, I think at the same time, NECA's got a little bit of ownership in that. But if they're not doing what they need to do, it is what it is. And I think this loot crate thing is working out. Loot crate. I keep saying loot crate. This blind box thing is working out. And I don't think we should associate the two. And that's the problem. I think people are. They're associating the Donnie problem with this blind box potential.
The one thing that the mystery boxes has done is a perfect example of why I don't believe the second email that was sent out by NECA. Right?
The threatening one, quote unquote?
The threatening one, because I've only seen, I think, 2 versions of that email with like the same people's names, right? But then posted several times by different people, but they're all dressed as the same person or the same 2 people I saw. Same thing here with this guy. He posted the picture first, of his box, and then everybody started taking it and trying to show it off, like, oh, look what they did, trying to start this uproar as if it was their stuff that got messed up, not showing the truth or all the details behind it. Like, this shows why I don't believe the first or the second email from NECA. Like, I just don't believe that. I can't believe that until I know somebody personally who's gotten that email. Like, I don't care. Anybody can go to the comments like, oh, I got that email. If I don't know you, I'm not going to believe it because it's the internet. And half the people on the internet think the earth is flat. So it's like, who do you believe?
Well, I can't believe it's not butter. So, I mean, I got nothing. I thought I was funnier than I am. You know, it's whatever.
So we laugh to make you feel good.
Yeah, exactly. So, listen, guys, last night, guys, gals, peoples, it's a little quiet out there. If you guys are around, please chime in. But last night we kind of had like a quote unquote blooper reel, and we had talked to and I won't rehash too much, but Mr. Ed from I always want to sing Sangria. It's not. I always want to say Sangria Customs or whatever. Sangara. I'm so bad at pronouncing this gentleman's name, and I apologize in advance, Ed. You just got me for a loop, brother. It is Singara, and it's the Mega Collector Con Winter Wonderland. It is a mouthful. So take a drink when you do it. But it's this Saturday. It's from 10 to 2. I said earlier what the location was going to be. It's at this Lutheran church in Spring Hill. Kids under 13 are free. Anybody above that's $2 or $3. It's nothing. They got food. They got Santa. So it should be cool. Please come out and support. We still have 9 tables left from what I'm understanding. So if you are local, want to be a vendor, please reach out. Singara Customs, or reach out to ourselves. Honestly, if you can look for Shellhead Toys, or if you want to reach out to me directly, you can, or Wheezy, you will see our information on the Shellhead Toys website to our other pages if you cannot find us. Send a link or drop us a line here if you're looking for the information. We'd be happy to hook you up and make you guys a vendor, because the more the merrier. And apparently, to my understanding, it's not just toys. He said, what did he say? Crochet and something else yesterday.
Yeah, like crafts and stuff. There's going to be
he's going to have other things. Yeah, so
he wants it to be kind of like Christmas themed because it's near the holidays. So,
sure,
gifts and stuff. And then he's thinking about doing one in February. He wants to do one kind of about, a relationship or love or passion or whatever. He's trying to theme his shows, which is cool. Not often do you see that just for like a smaller toy show. He emailed me or messaged me Facebook links and stuff to different things. We're going to have to get it up and put it on Shellhead in there, since the episode last night with him got completely destroyed for whatever reason. What, wonky?
He was super wonky.
There. Like, I can't explain why, but his video and recording did not save in the cloud. Mine did, Tony's did, Johnny's did, Ed's did not. So when he's talking, all you see is us sitting there like, oh yeah, and then it's weird.
When I watched it today, it was spooky because I'm like, we're having a conversation and we're all like this. We're staring at the screen. I'm like, what is going on? And then I realized, oh yeah, we can't hear anybody. It's dead. It's quiet.
Can't hear him, can't see him, can't nothing. So
right.
Sadly, it was cool. It was nice talking to him. I wish it didn't mess up, because it was definitely an interesting time. Seems like a cool guy.
Hope for sure.
Talk to him some more.
So one of the topics we started diving into last night, and I think we definitely could dive into it now, is and I am a true, I don't know what you call that, man. I'm a product of that shit.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Well, I'll get there. Collectors spending way more than they should, and basically just like, oh, should I be buying this? No, but I am anyway.
I think collectors are notorious for that, right? Because it's just part of the addiction of the hobby. But what I was talking about yesterday is how many people that are collectors get all bent out of shape. And I understand if you can't afford something, you don't have the money right now, whatever it is, you just don't have it. But it astonishes me how many collectors you sit there and see for something like the Ecto 1. Oh, I can't afford that. Like, you've had 45 days to figure out how to afford it. Put that on a credit card, and then they start going off in rants about why they don't have credit cards and this and that. Okay, you don't have a credit card for whatever your reason is. But
Right.
it's like at some point you start wondering if it's that these people are just bad with money. Obviously, maybe the job isn't that great. You don't get paid a lot. They have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of bills. Everybody's got their own situation going on. It's just astonishing to me how many collectors sit there and act like a $400 purchase is going to put them on the streets. And if it's
So
that bad, should you be collecting?
I agree. So I guess my thought process is I like to call myself irresponsible. I look, my bills are paid, right?
Have you
If you
seen
can do it,
behind
you
me?
can do
I'm
it.
irresponsible.
Yeah, like my bills are paid, my kids are taken care of.
It was like,
I
cute wall. Look at this house.
I'll never go without for the sake of a toy. Unless it's really awesome, but I'll never go without. God knows I can afford to not eat for a month and I'd be fine. But I do think, and to your point, man, I see too many people just like going into honest to Christ debt just to keep up with the Joneses with toys. And it's like, dude, nobody's impressed by that. I'm glad you're excited. You want to collect the line. That's fine. Or whatever it is you want to collect. But when you're out there losing your mind because of the amount of money you're spending on a certain toy, it's time to cut back and say, okay, maybe that's not what I needed to do. Or maybe I needed to like trim back or whatever. Like if you wanted to do, when the Playmates line came out, remember when they started reissuing all the Playmates original Turtles?
Yeah.
We got the storage shells and the original Turtles. Everybody was losing their minds to find a Donnie in the store.
Right.
And eventually Donnie was everywhere. The wagon was everywhere. People were losing their mind over the line, and it was cool. It kind of felt cool. It kind of felt like being a kid again. People out there running around trying to find these turtles, and it was great. But then it got to the point where I'm just like, I'm watching these people pay stupid money for figures where I'm just like, calm down, you're impatient. And I used to be a victim of this, the FOMO.
Used to be?
I'm not so much anymore.
Oh, sure. Okay.
But I was a victim of that FOMO where it's like fear of missing out. What if I don't buy it right now? What if I don't pay the extra money? Will I ever get this figure? And I've come to the realization I've got like 7 figures from the Mirage line that I paid for on AliExpress. They came in, they were garbage. I got rid of them because I'm a box guy.
Right.
And now I'm waiting until Big Bad Toy Store brings them back into stock for me to purchase them. So I'm not so much a FOMO guy, but more of I'm going to get it, man. Calm the hell down. When it shows up, it shows up. And when you get it, you get it.
Yeah. And some of the FOMO, a lot of the FOMO, especially when it comes to turtles, it seems, is just collectors spreading wild rumors. Like insanely wild. Like every time a holothon drops, every store is only getting 2 of those. Get them while you can. Only 2 are going to the stores. And then now you walk into a Target, you can find 7 boxes of the 4-pack of the Stump Turtles. But every store is only getting 2 of them. Collectors hear these false rumors, get scared even worse because they get the idea like, oh, I have to get it now because if I don't get it now, I'm going to have to pay double the triple on eBay to get it. When in reality, when you look at the history of the NECA turtle stuff, that's not a thing. The only time people start paying double and triple is when they want it first. They want to be the first people to have that shit, and they start paying out the butt to get it when they don't need to. Give it a couple weeks, give it a month or 2. They'll be everywhere.
Well, think about the Punk Turtles, man. They came out, and I thought in my head, I'm like, man, these people are going to lose their minds over this. And I bought a set, I think in store. Did I get a set from you? I can't even remember anymore. Did I get a set from you?
Punk Turtles? I don't remember. Possibly.
So I remember scoring a set somewhere and ordering it, and it came in. I paid retail, and I got another set, and I can't tell you from where. I can't tell you if I bought it or what. And I kept thinking, oh, man, these are going to sell. These are going to be great, whatever. It was like the Turtles, not Turtles in Disguise, the what was that exclusive set? I always talk shit about it. The pre-mutation set.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't give the goddamn thing away. People were losing their minds over it when it came out. And then it was like, oh, well, it sits on shelves. It's like the Cat Girl from Channel 6. God help you if you have one of those. You better sell it for $25 because it's not going to move.
Let me get the Irma out of yours because I just need Irma.
Did I give you a set?
No.
I feel like at this point I should.
Because I'm in that mode like, oh, I want Rat Irma and normal Irma. So
at this point, the next show, I'm just going to be like, hey, man, you helped out. Here's your Channel 6 set.
I'd be like, here, I just need Irma. Sell the rest.
Yeah. Meanwhile, everybody else is like, man, I can't find this set. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy, man. So with collectors, I get it. We talked about this before on many other casts, but I'm a completist. Many people are completists. But I do think there should be a category which is just called Keeping Up with the Joneses. And sorry, I got this.
I see that. You got distracted.
What are y'all's thoughts? When you say y'all's, you lose me. Backing HasLab or Kickstarter toy or product. So I do love Kickstarters. Some of the Kickstarter stuff is really, really rad. Gustavo, thank you, man. I know who this is.
I don't.
What you got on that Jetfire, man? So I love the Kickstarter toys. They're really cool. So there is one that hasn't quite got off the ground yet. We're really hoping it takes off, and it's this Grub Sport thing. We'll see what happens with that. But as far as HasLab, I'm not going to lie. I'm a reseller, and I am a HasLab junkie as far as resell, and I think I'm going to make all this money, and I know I'm not going to. And I think it's just that notion. I bought 2 of the Ecto 1 HasLabs, and I made the wrong choice, and Wheezy made sure to let me know. I do have a HasLab Sky Striker that I bought after the fact. I did not overpay, and I did pre-order the HasLab Rattler just to have the 2 iconic jets, one from G.I. Joe and one from Cobra, just to have those pieces. And I ordered the one HasLab Transformer, which was I think it's God Magnus and Optimus. I forget if it's Robots in Disguise or Armada, but it's a really cool piece. But as far as the other HasLabs, I didn't buy the Dragonfly. I wanted to. I didn't know about Unicron or HasLab back when they came out. But to your point, HasLab is cool. I think they're doing some really cool shit. I do think that their HasLab stuff is just slightly overpriced when you look at the third-party market and what is available for very similar pricing. And that could be a whole other thing, but that's just me talking right now. And I know Weezy's grinning because he wants to talk about it. Go for it.
No, because I was watching, what was I watching today? Toy Anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan Dole, I don't know if you know who that is.
Like Bob Dole? Or the guy who makes the fruit?
No, definitely not.
Oh, okay.
So he mentioned how, because HasLab, they had that one that failed miserably, which was the Ghost Rider car. Right?
I never saw that. I never saw that piece.
All right. So it's I don't remember what vehicle it was, but it's a car and it's all hellified for Ghost Rider.
Can we share live, by the way, while you're talking?
You can do whatever you want.
I'll try. Go ahead. You keep talking, man.
All right. So it failed in HasLab because they offered different figures, whatever. Everybody's like, oh, third party, this and that. We're going to do third party. And then Ramen Toys made their own version of it that everybody's like, oh, we're going to order that. But they wound up paying damn near the same price that you would for a HasLab, and you got no figures. Nothing else with it, just a car. Whereas the HasLab was going to be the car and like 4 different figures, depending on how many tiers they unlocked. So it's like, even the third-party guys are charging like fucking HasLab prices for those things.
This piece?
Yeah, that thing.
Okay, I never saw this before, so.
Yeah, no, it's a dope car. When you look at the pricing of it, I think it was, honestly, I couldn't even tell you what the pricing was. The Ecto, the full deluxe Ecto, I think was the same price as that. And
so like a $449 type thing?
I think so. Or maybe it was at the $325 mark. People are like, oh, the Ecto is a better value than that Ghost Rider one. It's a bigger vehicle. It's more detail, yada, 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 whatever. But it's just weird that people were like, oh, we're not going to back the Marvel one for HasLab. Screw that. Oh, Ramen Toys, you're going to charge us the same price for less stuff? We're in. It's really strange.
I gotta tell you, man, I got a weird thing about ramen. So I kind of got turned on to them in the last year, and strictly because of Mask. And I managed to get the Great White or White Shark, whatever the hell it's called, which is a piece from Mask, and ramen got a hold of it. And then they did Matt Tracker's original car. Gustavo, we'll get you in a second, man. They did the original Matt Tracker car, which was the Thunderhawk or something like that. And they did a phenomenal job. And you guys know I am a big Mask fan. There just isn't anybody else making it, so I don't talk about it very much. But ramen, what? I'm sorry?
Oh, you talk about it.
All right. But ramen is on their second one, and they're doing such a good job, man. They are paying so much homage to the toy. My worry is that Loyal Subjects is supposed to pick up the line, and I'm worried about the inferiority of the product. It'll look cool. I believe that, because their line so far for Turtles all look really cool. But when you open them, and not me, my son, but when you open them, the quality for me is not there for what you're getting. It's a very flimsy toy. It's a very price appropriate toy, but it is what it is. It's like buying a Playmates turtle when you were a kid. You're getting what you pay for.
I mean, honestly, I feel those Loyal Subjects figures are overpriced.
Oh, so I thought they were kind of in par when you talk about today's inflation and what things cost.
Yeah, I mean that, because I think back to when. So you've seen like a NECA Predator, right?
Yeah,
obviously.
Well, I mean, when he's at present, like if he's trying to hunt me, then I don't see him.
Yeah. So when those first came out from NECA, they were between $17 and $19 for a 7-inch action figure.
Wow.
Right, and it was like, collect the hell out of them. Now with inflation and everything, an Ultimate's like $35. Right, so it's obviously gone up. But like those Loyal Subjects, to me, the sweet price point for a Loyal Subjects is between 10 and 15 bucks. Like, they're not that big, they're smaller, they're thinner, they're cheap. Like, it just, especially when you look at like some of the not necessarily Turtles, but their other lines they have based on movies, they're horrible looking likenesses. Like, it's not like a super detailed figure.
So what if Turtles were $14.99, just in a prime world, right? They're $14.99, regular Turtles, no deluxe figures. The bigger figures, not the bigs, but the bigger, so like Toko Razar, maybe they're $24.99, and then for the Krang,
the Loyal Subjects ones are noticeably bigger.
Yeah. So the Krang and the Super Shredder, which are more of a deluxe figure, maybe those are $34.99, and I would think those price points would be pretty accurate. It's a big damn toy for $34
from Loyal Subjects.
Yeah, dude. Do you not have the? No. I do. Do you not have the arcade Krang Android?
No.
Oh my god! I have the regular Krang Android, the arcade Krang. I have the arcade Turtles. I have the arcade Bebop and Rocksteady. I have the Super Shredder. Well, I have them all. Why am I talking?
I look at it like this: the price point for a Loyal Subject should be between 10 and 15, right? Then their bigger figures could be 20 to 25.
It's not feasible with the cost of making a toy, man.
No, I'm saying obviously with inflation and everything right now, I get it. I'm just saying, ideally, that's where these things should be. You know, the way the world's gone and how quickly things have gone up, it just is what it is.
Sorry.
Okay. It's like every time we do a show, he's at a different angle. Like he's trying to like be all suave. Now he's got a computer screen in the background, trying to be all GQ.
I'm like all bright with all my garbage behind me. Cats in a Christmas tree.
Yep.
But it's the same way. Like
it's all about the lighting.
But it's the same thing with reaction figures. For me, a reaction figure is a $10 figure. That's not a $20 and above figure. It just isn't.
So I get that. I think reactions should have been $9.99.
It used to
deluxe reactions could be $14.99. The $20 price tag, which
the fuck's a deluxe reaction?
Well, deluxe reaction are the bigger ones. So like Devastator or they were bigger than traditional figures.
Wait. So Super 7 reactions were less than $20 at one point?
Yeah, because there was a time where Reaction and Super 7, they were teamed up with, I want to say Funko. I could be wrong. But when they first came out, They did a bunch of horror. They did
Bunch of horror.
Alien, Predator, and this is when I was working at Toys R Us. They were $10, $10 a piece. Bought the hell out of them. Now they want over $20 for a fucking reaction figure.
He's not wrong. So, hey, I just want to address real quick. Chris, you'd put this up on before. Let's see here.
Oh,
Still in box. Need to find a spot to put him with the others. Gustavo, which Jetfire did you get, man? Did you get an OG, or did you happen to buy one from that weird guy, Johnny 5?
Why is it over my face?
Wait, is that my brother?
I mean, like from another mother?
No, like my actual fucking brother.
It's funnier when I say it the other way.
No, it's not.
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. Waiting for a response because that's his name.
Gus, you're quiet, dude.
Tony thinks it's somebody else. You think it's your brother.
No, it's his brother. I know it is.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I did sell him a Jetfire, but he's bought 2 Jetfire. Well, no, about three fucking Jetfires, I think.
14 Jetfire.
he has one Hasbro.
I bought it from the weird guy. Well, it's definitely not me. It's got to be you, Johnny.
That's him. Yeah. Bought it from the weird guy. The fuck ever.
I got 2 more at the house. I'm just saying. Any got any more of them Jetfires?
Yeah. So, by the way, Gustavo, call your niece. Congratulations to her. She just had a little baby boy. So I am now a great uncle. Well,
we're all about those shellhead babies, man.
Man, you're great. I got all the gray hair going. Damn. I ain't got a kid.
That's awesome. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, that's super awesome. I'm so happy. The little guy looks so adorable. So,
well, hey, salute.
Nice.
Yeah.
Salute. Absolutely. Hey, everybody, drinks and toys. Throwing it out there. So, Johnny, we've been balls deep, giggity, in the whole, I don't know, in the whole NECA loot crate. God damn it! Shoot me in the mouth. The NECA blind box. We've been. We talked about the like ramen toys and so on and so forth. And we talked about collectors, man, and why there's so many cats out there. Good stuff, Gustavo. Why there's so many cats out there who are spending their damn near life savings on collectibles and then complaining that they can't pay their bills, borderline. So your turn. We've been 31 minutes. It's your turn to pick up slack.
Yeah.
Now catch up with everything.
The fuck ever to all of that. No. But you know, it's weird as far as collectors that spend and it's kind of like spend it responsibly. It's really scary because sometimes as an owner, you know, it's like the whole mission here is to make money, but then I'm watching someone spend their money and I'm questioning like, all right, my guy, should you be doing this? Is this really a smart move for you to do right now?
Well,
because
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll see people sometimes come in like, you know, multiple times within a weekend and spend, you know, on third-party figures, and by the end we're talking about you know, about close to $700, you know. And you know, as for example, I have one guy who worked in the same plaza, you know, and he worked at the pizza joint, man. He did not he did not make that scratch.
I mean, tips can be good if you're delivering.
Do you ever stereotype though? I just stereotype people all day long. Like I would look at the dude and be like, dude, you can't afford to like be spending this at the shows.
No, it's not that, but it's kind of like at the same time, I'm like, I'm pretty sure, you know, you don't make like, I mean, and again, yeah, I could be just assuming just because I know him from he works at the plaza and stuff, you know, but sometimes I worry, but at the same time, it's like, I can't hold myself responsible for him. You know, he's an adult. He's making that decision.
Johnny's like,
Right.
I just supply the drugs. If
Exactly.
he dies of an
I
AD,
got my
that's not
own bills to
problem.
pay.
Look, man, to your point. So like I've been at shows and I say stereotype. Please don't take that wrong. I stereotype when I'm saying that dude walks in or gal or whatever. Oh my God. They come up to the booth and the cat looks like he needs to worry about whether or not his clothes washer is working properly, and he's got on decent shoes. And he's like, "Hey, man, you got any more of them Transformers?" And I'm thinking, dude, go buy some clothes. You smell like feet. You got about $6 to your name, and you're worried about buying a Transformer from me. And I shouldn't feel that way, but to Johnny's point, it's my moral compass kicks in, And I'm just like, dude, please don't buy this. Go have dinner tonight or go pay your bills or something. Please stop buying toys.
Well, so Johnny, before you got on, when we were discussing it, the one thing I was bringing up was how, because of the Ecto One funding, and now people are all, oh, I don't have the money for that. But like, it just astonishes me
Right back.
how many people will sit back and act like a $400 purchase, say throwing it on a credit card. They don't have credit cards for whatever their reasoning is. A $400 purchase is going to put them on the streets because they just don't have them. And it's like, wow, if that's the case, if that's the life you're living, maybe you shouldn't be buying collectibles like that once in a while here. But if it's like $400 is going to break the bank to where I'm homeless, need to calm down a little bit.
Now, I have to admit, I've yet to meet someone that has said to me, this price is going to kill me, you know.
Right. But you see it on Facebook. People like to over exaggerate on Facebook for attention. But
I've never actually met anyone that's been in that situation like that. If there's something clearly, there's a deeper issue. There's an addiction type issue happening there, or some sort of something emotionally that they're like broken or something, and that's their way of compensating. Like those people that are hoarders, it's because there's some sort of trauma. With hoarders like that, they have some sort of life trauma, and that's their way of kind of coping.
Right.
So there, and I understand there probably is instances of collectors that are like that. That's kind of their escape from whatever emotional or some sort of physical trauma that they're, psychological trauma that they're going through. And that's their way of escaping, kind of their little safe space. And I get that. But the thing is when it becomes something to where you're almost harming yourself in that aspect, because financially, and not only that, but safety. Like if you have boxes of Hasbro boxes and stuff piled around like hoarders do, how they have like the stack of newspaper and it's gonna fall on them and kill them or something, that's a problem. The guy whose house is like completely surrounded there with figures.
But, like I said, it's just it always like kind of takes me back when I see how people sit there and they're just like, yeah, no, I don't have credit cards. You mentioned a credit card. They act like it's like the worst thing in the world. And maybe it's because they know that they don't have any way of handling their money properly. They know they have poor money management. But it's like, if you need something, there's ways to get it if you really want it. But these people act like it's the end of the world to try and buy something.
That's perfect you say that, because Bryant in the comments said FOMO. So that's huge. That's true.
It is.
And what's weird? That that NECA set. Remember when we were talking about that? The blind box?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm at first I was almost that FOMO. I almost jumped on board on it. And then I was telling you guys, well, I'm trying to clear stuff out. I'm trying to make money for Grub Sport. So I had to stop myself for a second and rationalize, like, dude, I don't need this. I don't need to buy these sets. And I don't need to sit there and try to turn around and resell them and add more inventory to the shit I already have. Like, I'm trying to clear stuff out and get stuff moving with this other thing I'm doing. So I really had to talk myself out of it for a minute. And then again, when I saw that they still had some of the horror boxes, I almost jumped in on it yesterday. And then I had to
the struggle is real, man. The struggle is real.
I had to talk myself out of that. And I even was saying, well, Tammy loves horror, so I can give her like, the ones out of the box. And then I'm like, oh no, I'm not putting my wife in that position as well.
No, I mean the FOMO is definitely there, especially after seeing the post of what was in the box. I was like, all right, you know what? If that's what we're getting, at least an assortment like that much stuff.
Tony, take note.
Then
there it is.
Definitely, I was like, yeah, I did. I bought into a horror and a sci-fi one. Maybe I can get some more Predators because that's what I need, more Predators. So, but like I said, it just always takes me back when I see how many people act like buying something for their collection is just gonna destroy them financially. Like they're fucking Joe Exotic, and they'll never recover from it.
That is
Like,
a
it's
weird
just-
reference, but that's fine.
But it makes sense.
I will say, hey, I do want to touch here just for a moment. Brewdub is a not so much Bryant. We don't care about him. He never comes on anymore. But Brewdub is a very personal friend.
Already. Calm down.
I'm just saying.
You
Brewdub is
just
a very
say he
personal
wants
friend.
to touch Brewdub.
They have they have an awesome channel that caters to all Volkswagens. I've known them for many years. They're very dear friends. And I do want to plug for Alfonso the Westie. Very, very cool. They took what will be in total a 2,400 mile trip. Hey, this is good shit. Listen up.
No, I was looking at the message.
2,400 mile trip. I believe they've made, and please stop me if I'm wrong, Brewdub. You guys have made 12 of the 2,400 miles in a Volkswagen 69 bus. They camped, they stopped. It was cool. I am so envious. I wish I could have done it. Hats off to them. They parked that bus in Texas. They will be flying out in December and continuing the rest of their trip. I wish them all the best. You guys are awesome. I am so jealous. And again, very dear friends, I wish you guys the best. It's very, very cool. But you are not Shellhead Toys. And so we're going to get back to that. So, Brian, is that a pocket rocket?
Wrong.
What is this picture?
Don't know why he's not wrong, but he's not wrong. I don't know who's not wrong.
Something's not wrong, but it looks like a bunch of little rocket penises.
I mean,
that are going to be parked in your mouth later.
But see, you missed the sweet message from your lady. Like I
babe,
posted
you be you. There you go. That's fine.
71, but who's counting?
All right. You know what?
So are we brewing stuff in the back of the Volkswagen?
How do we kick Brewdub?
That's proof that not all heroes wear capes right there. Brewing in the back of the Volkswagen.
It used to be a brewery thing, and now they make tea. So
that's like going from
not everyone's perfect.
I collect action figures to I collect pops. Brewing beer to tea. What?
And here comes the fighting. All right. So anyway, let's just move forward and make fun of Bryant. So Bryant, you're never on anymore. What's going on in your world, man? You've been watching us or no? You think so, right? But not so much.
What?
I got kids and a wife. I don't like to do anything. He's very quiet, but only opinionated on here, apparently. All right, so let's switch gears. Mondos. Did anybody else invest in Mondos or just me?
I mean, if you buy Mondo, you mean real Ghostbusters? Absolutely.
Oh Lord! All right, never mind. Let's move on to something else.
if you mean John Nada from They Live, then yeah.
Oh, if you mean the upcoming Street Shark from them, damn right I will.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
really quick. Let's see if you guys can see this here.
Look at the baby.
Look at that little guy.
Oh, is that baby Asian?
No, he's one of us. Fuck you.
I couldn't tell. It's with the eyes.
Whoa.
That's probably this is when we got kicked from YouTube.
Whoa. All right.
That was too much?
You were saying what now?
That baby is hella good at math right now.
Woo.
Whew. All right. Never mind.
So you were saying?
So anyway, Mondo has the Tiger.
As I was saying, Mondo, right? No, Tony's gonna get his legs broken when I see him next.
I think I run slightly faster, not much, but I think I run slightly faster.
I was tempted to buy the Mondo Ray Filet.
Oh,
that was definitely tempting.
I did put in a pre-order for that, and the Baxter was really cool, and I did do the white Mirage 4-pack.
Okay,
I thought those were very cool. I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't want to at first. I was going to pass on the entire line. And then I did the first one. I got it. And it came in the Raphael. And I got to tell you, man, it's not even the figure, man. It's the backing, the cardboard backing. Really? Brian, why you got to steal the show, man? Nobody gives a shit about your stupid Legos.
That's not true. That's not true. He's all about the Black Millennium Falcon. So don't even listen to him.
Legos is
that has gold teeth.
Different addiction. I feel bad for Brian and his family for being.
Brian, nobody cares about Peter Criss, not even Peter Criss.
Man, yeah, those Legos. I can't believe how expensive they get really quick. I mean, even if you're just starting out with one and then it just blows up from there, it's crazy.
It rises faster than Bitcoin. Facts.
You know what? I bought Rebel Girl, that black Millennium Falcon gig, and I was surprised, man, how stupid expensive it was for what it is. She hasn't even built it yet. It's still in the box. Like
I've
most
got
things in my house.
Legos I haven't built. I've got the Ghostbuster Firehouse.
They made a Lego?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking was like $350.
Let's be real. You don't ever plan on building that. You just got it to have it and leave it in the box there displayed.
No. I want to build it. I just don't have the space to display it.
I never got the Voltron one. I want the Lego Voltron. I've wanted that for a while. I just want to pay the price, man.
Man, just pay the price. Put it on a credit card. We were just discussing this. You ain't going to break the bank.
My whole life seems to be on a credit card lately.
Facts.
I do like the Porsche one. I've always wanted the so I built a I'm an air cool guy, right? Because of Volkswagen. So I have my Vespa. I bought the big blue Vespa. I built that, and then they have the white 77, I think it is, air cooled Porsche. And every time we go to Target, Corinne's like, "Is that on sale?" And I'm like, "No." And I don't buy it because it's like $189. I'm just waiting for it to drop down. Just got to my doorstep.
You know,
You're just catching up with this.
You know, it's weird though. He's sitting there talking about $189. And how many times I've seen him not blink, pay for other shit, and I'm like, really?
Oh yeah, he's like, oh, here, $1,300 to get rid of my dining table. Sure, why not?
I'm very selective on my purchases.
I think he's full of shit.
Oh, he's full of it, all right. I hate that this bar comes up across my face. It's weird. It freaks me out.
That's fantastic. All right, so.
But yeah, so Mondo, yes.
Yeah, so go ahead, man. So, I mean, I ordered the turtles. I think they're really cool. I think I never did the Motu line. I didn't know there was a Motu line until a few years ago. Or a year ago.
A year ago?
Are you getting into Motu?
No. Okay, maybe, cool. But no.
Now, Tony, speaking of expensive and ridiculous, I have something for you here. So I don't know if you've seen it or not.
Is it a wedding ring?
The 4-foot Metro.
Calm down, Beyonce.
Yes. So I pre-ordered 2 of them.
Now, have you seen that their boxes are packed up and they look like they're ready to ship? Now, it's going to be shipped in multiple boxes. So this is just box 1 that they're getting ready to send out. Now, here's the thing that's kind of been going around with this, a question. They're like, wait a minute. So is this box 1? Is this like, what they're looking at, $1,200 to $1,800 for box 1? Or is it for the whole thing?
So
yes. So exactly. Yes.
All right. So I'm going to tell you this. I pre-ordered 2 back when they first announced this because they said it was going to be a $500 figure plus shipping. So I was like, I'm good with that. I'll pay $1,000. I don't care if I got to pay $500 shipping. I'll pay $1,500 for 2 4-foot Metroplexes. But I have also heard exactly what you're saying, which is they said it was going to be $500 for the figure and close to $500 to $1,000 for the shipping.
How in the fuck is it that the shipping is more than the figure?
I don't know.
I don't have an answer for that.
What, the new Ghostbusters from HasLab?
Yeah, the figures.
Oh, man. Can't wait.
Well, it's hard to say now because they don't really have like any actual in-hand figures. Those are all the prototypes and renderings, right? That they had on the campaign pictures and videos.
I guess my worry is that
those drink straight out of this. Like, would that be tacky?
No, I think it's adorable.
Just put a nipple on it.
I remember my first time with alcohol.
My ice is gone. God damn it. Party foul.
So hard to say with those Ghostbuster figures. I mean, I imagine they're going to pretty much be the same quality as the Plasma series ones that they first released. It just looks like a repaint, a little bit of update in the face sculpts. Nothing really. I don't see anything like majorly new about those.
So they're all new face sculpts. Bodies are the same. Just obviously it's gray suits. But the head sculpts on all 4 Ghostbusters is brand new.
Okay.
Tully is obviously new. I don't know if he's on a smaller body. He might be a newly tooled body if he's smaller.
That would make sense.
But I don't know how accurate they're trying to be.
He should be shorter. Rick Moranis was significantly shorter than the rest
Yeah,
of Ghostbusters.
there's a whole movie about that.
Yeah.
So
All right.
speaking of which, Tony, I may help you out because I know you didn't get the ones you wanted, but it's still going to include Tully, I believe. if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
so the ones that Tony got
Yeah.
brings Tully, the Library Ghost, and Slimer, and then the base Ecto one.
Which
The
is a
first
cool
movie.
set. I'm just upset I didn't get. I thought I paid for the other one. I really did.
Yeah, that was
the additional
400
4
bucks.
figures and the swap out parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, when it comes down to it, I'll take the extra Ecto one off your hands for $1.50. Easy.
I'll buy, and I'll help you out, man. I'll buy the Tully off your hands.
What is this? Hold on a second. Here we go.
I'd like to
Mecha
speak to the
Dome
manager
Turtle.
of this podcast.
I mean, we're all kind of managers. Where's it? Oh, let me get them.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm the manager, motherfucker.
I can bring you assistant manager to
done,
the assistant
Dean.
manager on
Done.
Wednesdays. Mecha Dome, welcome, man. Happy to have you on, or woman.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm excited for the Ghostbusters though. That fucking thing's gonna be massive. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be in the back, lit up, flashing. It's gonna be amazing. Can't wait. I mean, I have to wait for a year, but no option.
Well,
but it is what it is.
Yeah. Now, full disclosure, I was in on it, but then the last 2 days of it, I decided to back out on it.
Bitch. Excuse me.
Nah, cocksucker. So no, it's just for me in my collection, and right now what I have, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, I already got all 4. I already have the one Ecto 1 here. I have the 4 O-ring figures. Hey, ¿qué pasa, motherfucker? It's Alex.
Alex, we don't curse here, sir.
No, none of that bullshit.
So I mean, and for me, it just doesn't make sense. Especially with what I'm trying to do, So I'm trying to, condense things down and sell off the stuff that I don't really need. So focus is on another area. So for me, that just doesn't make sense. I'm not trying to do a whole, and then I have to sit there and try to collect all the other figures all over again for the first one, Plasma series. So I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do all that.
So now they said that they're gonna. Well, they didn't say. It's being hinted that they're gonna release a 4-pack of the Ghostbusters now from the first movie for those who might not have gotten them, who got the Ecto 1, the base model that need the 4 Ghostbusters to go with it. A 4-pack coming out with that.
So what was the pack you got, Chris? Probably, I want to say 2 years ago now. You jumped on it. I missed it. They did it for like $60. You got the 4 guys in a clearance pack?
No, it was the Mego style. It was the Mego style that was on Hasbro's website. Yeah, I got 2 of those sets.
They were like $60, right?
Yeah, that was with the soft goods, right?
Yeah. I think they were even cheaper because they were clearanced out. Like $30. I think I paid $60 for both.
So they didn't scale. Do they scale with? I'm sorry, not that they didn't. Do they scale with the HasLab or no?
They'll be a little bit too big for it.
Okay.
But so the way that Hasbro explains what they did is that the Ecto 1 isn't exactly 1/6 or 1/12 scale. It's a little bigger than 1/12 scale. They scaled it up a little bit because what their explanation is that they've got 2 different 6-inch scales. They have the Marvel Legends 6-inch scale, and then they have the Star Wars 6-inch scale, basically.
Because why the fuck not?
Well, because in comic books, all the superheroes are a little bit bigger. Generally, they're drawn bigger to be,
well, they work out.
Superheroes. So they're just on a little bit of a taller scale. So it's in the bigger scale. So if you got say you got the Mezco Ghostbusters that came out with the soft goods, they'll essentially scale with the Ecto 1. The Matty Collector ones are a little smaller than the Hasbro's, but not by much. They'll scale with it. So if you have Ghostbuster figures that are around the 6-inch scale, even around 7, so if you have the Diamond Selects that are 7-inch, they won't be perfect. They'll be a little big, but they won't look
it'll work.
out of place.
So Matty Collector, man, I don't know a lot about that. I'm just learning about them in the last 6 months, and maybe it just makes me naive. But they haven't put out too much that I wanted. But I saw the Matty Collector Voltron, which is sick, and I absolutely am dying to own that. And so if the Ghostbusters figure, now, again, not a big Ghostbusters guy, I just got it to resell, throwing it out there. If the Matty Collector Ghostbusters are half as good as the Matty Collector Voltron, they've got to be fucking phenomenal toys, man.
No.
All right, never mind. I'm out.
No,
Right.
Matty Collector Ghostbusters for their time, they were really good for the time. So I figured they came out.
While you're
10?
crushing my dreams, I'm going to top off. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, figure they came out 12 years ago. Matty Collector did Ghostbusters. So for the time, they were great. But as other companies, Diamond Select got it, did a much better job, bigger figures. But Matty Collector went really deep with the character selection. So I'll give him that. But then they were run by that guy, Toy Guru, and he's kind of a dick. So, I mean, it is what it is. He's got, well, like, how are you going to sit there? Because they were trying to do an Ecto 1. Do you remember that, Johnny, when Matty Collector wanted to do an Ecto 1?
No.
So they were trying to do an Ecto 1, and they were trying to do a crowdfund for it. They announced it at Comic-Con, I think. They were like, oh, this is the goal. We have to raise this much money, and then we're going to do Ecto 1s, whatever. And then after, it was like a 2-month window or whatever the hell the window was. But then after like so many days, they're like, oh, it funded. Like, we filled it up. They showed the diagram. They showed it all the way to the top that Ghostbusters funded the Ecto 1. Awesome. 2 days later, they're like, oh, there was an issue. There was an error. It didn't fund. And now it's canceled. Like, it didn't go the full run. They canceled it in like 2 weeks instead of like 2 months. And they're like, oh, nobody wants the Ghostbuster Ecto 1. And it's because Matty Collector, I think they knew they were losing the license, is what it turned into, but fuck them.
Well, damn.
Because they're also firm believers that people don't want Ghostbusters.
Well, they're not wrong. So anyway,
I mean, over 12,000 people begged the difference.
I mean, over a bajillion love turtles. I'm just throwing that out there. That's a real number.
But you also were one of the ones that bought and supported. So for somebody who doesn't want none, you definitely
know what?
hoping somebody will want one.
I don't need this negativity, okay? So I'm curious, Mechadome Turtle, how are you a fan? Reaching out to you directly.
Did we highlight his comment? I don't remember.
I thought
Yeah,
we did.
We
Oh,
did.
cool.
There we go.
There we go.
Mechadome
Podcast.
Turtle, who are you? We're curious.
He's Mechadome Turtle.
Well, Chris is bi-curious, but anybody?
I mean, not really curious. I know what it is.
And he likes it.
So,
If he's even here still. So
yeah,
Who
no,
knows?
he or she could be gone. Who knows? Maybe they're heckling. We don't know. So, all right, we've got a couple people who are watching us. I'm not going to reach out. We'll just, they message. If not, whatever. But thank you, those of you that came out to support and talk to us. We always enjoy it. We love the banter. We want to do more live just because we love the interaction. Good, bad, and different. Interaction is interaction. It's always a good time. So, all right. So we had a little bit of a funky podcast last night, which I mentioned earlier. And Johnny, you weren't around, man. It's okay. You were doing your work thing. And Chris and I were talking about how we talked about Ed. We talked about his show. We talked about his costumes. And I guess just thoughts and feelings like, man, I really hope this is good for him. You know, I don't know if you guys saw it today, but like I was going to say shared and saw at the same time, but I don't think I saw it today, but I shared on my page. I shared on the Shellhead page that the show, it was this Saturday, whatever. Hopefully you guys did the same. We need the traction from all of our friends and helpers or what have you. Still got 9 tables. You know, Shellhead family, J5 family, Collectors Hideout family. If you're out there, you're watching, you're seeing this, please. This guy's got 9 tables left to sell. You want to be a vendor. This is a great way to get your foot in the door, learn what it's like to be a vendor, not spend a lot of money, potentially have a great time, and just sell some toys. So if you want to get on board, you want to be a vendor, please.
Or or even if you're a local artist,
Yeah.
yeah,
You don't have to
come
be a
in
toy
and
show guy.
like, yeah, do some fan art, bring that in, because a lot of people buy into that as well, especially when it's something unique and different. Like crossovers always do really well, especially when it's something cool. I actually saw one and I was like, man, I kind of wish someone actually would do a custom of the time machine, right, from Back to the Future. They painted it up like Ecto One, and it
Oh,
looked
that's pretty cool.
yeah. And I was like, man, I would love to take my Transformer. Funky, how funky?
Mechadome Turtle, who are you? Are you heckling us?
Is
But,
it bothering you?
A
Yeah.
little bit. I'm just concerned who this person might be. I don't know, but yeah. So with the
as I was
show, I
saying,
mean,
as I was saying, with that painting, getting that custom like that Transformer, the time machine one, fuck, what's his name? Gigawatt.
What?
Gigawatt, and get him painted up like that would be
I
such a cool,
definitely
unique
didn't hear
figure.
that. My ears heard something completely
so
different.
they did the they did do the I sold them both, man. They did do the Ghostbusters Ecto Transformer. The only one I've kept so far, I was started getting the crossovers, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy them all. I'm like, nah, I gave up after a while. So I stayed with the G.I. Joe Transformer crossovers, which the only reason I don't resell those is because they're like
Nobody wants
nothing at Ross now. Yeah, they're just not worth it. They're cool figures, they really are, but the resale is just not there. I'm not gonna dump them and lose money.
I don't know. Have you actually seen him in hand, like try to transform him and all that stuff?
So I do. I told you before. I watched Captain Kyle from Toy Spotlight.
Mhm.
If nobody's seen, he's the best for Transformers, hands down. Every day he's got a new Transformers review for either a Hasbro, third party, you name it. He's showing you what the Transformers, how Transformers, whatever. So he just did the Transformers G.I. Joe Cup. So Triple Tank from Sergeant Slaughter. And so he shows you everything, and you're like, man, it's a really cool toy. And then your head like, God, I'm glad I didn't pay like $90 for it, whatever it was when it came out.
Here's the thing. I think the problem was the GI Joe team, and I mean, and I get it. It's sometimes it's kind of hard to collaborate with other teams and get stuff done. But I feel like they really should have had more of a as far as worked more with the Transformers team, as far as the guys that do the engineering and stuff for creating these figures for on the Transformer side.
Sure.
Have more input into that as far as figuring out the transformation and the look between the alt modes and the bot modes.
So here's a question. Tell me,
All right,
maybe it's a dumb question, but why don't they do a HasLab of one of the G.I. Joe Transformer crossovers that's going to be in scale for the G.I. Joe to sit inside of?
Oh, like a classifieds?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that would be interesting if they did something unique, something big, something incredible. So, something like that would be like the fucking flag would be something well worth that endeavor.
Can
Or
you imagine how fucking
yes,
big?
and it fucking transforms on top of that.
No, because I'm picturing.
I would buy 5 of those motherfuckers.
Take my money.
So 1 to show, 1 to open, and 3 to go.
Because you figure like a jet, right? There's different size jets, whatever. You have one of the jets, have it be Jetfire, obviously. That one of the G.I. Joes can actually sit inside of.
Chris, you want to get married? Where are we registered?
But I feel like that would be like a doable scale.
I think I've got gingivitis.
No, I mean, I think that would actually be really. I don't collect Joes or Transformers, but I think that would be really fucking cool because then you have when you transform it, you have an in-scale transformer to your GI Joes, which would be amazing.
That thing would be massive.
Thank you.
It'd be a lot smaller than the goddamn flag you just said.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't necessarily do like a transformer like Jetfire. I think it would be cool to do a new character. Something so that's something that would attract everyone because everyone's like, all right, we've already had this version of Jetfire, that version of Jetfire. I mean, something.
I don't know, man. I think a 3-foot Jetfire would attract a lot of fucking people.
I agree, but there are, to Johnny's point, there are so many seekers. It would have to be a very truly significantly different seeker.
Really, you think so? If you had an in scale.
It could be Flagfire. If you want a Jetfire for the flag, he could be Flagfire.
Doesn't need on the flag just for a damn GI Joe to sit inside of.
Flagfire.
Whatever. I don't give a shit who.
His name is Flagfire.
Because you know what happened? People buy it and they just paint it to be Jetfire, so whatever.
Bryant, we're not talking to you. We need to know who Mechadome Turtle is. Go away.
See, Bryant is on my side. That would be awesome. Because you get people who'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna buy the HasLab not to be with my GI Joes. I just want a giant 6-inch scale Jetfire. No, I think it'd be dope.
I mean, I think there's a lot of potential there, but I feel like what would really like set it off and make it really incredible and unique, and that's the whole point of HasLab in the first place. It's supposed to be those projects that are like almost like dream projects, and doing a brand new character. Oh god, like they need to fix the Godzilla Transformer one. Yeah, they do.
Well, what about the set it off with Queen Latifah and the 64 Impala and all? No, same thing, right?
Whoa.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Great soundtrack though.
Sorry. We said set it off, and my mind raced. And
Bone Thugs and Harmony on that track. Woo!
Sorry.
Great soundtrack.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Johnny. You're saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I really feel like if you did something from scratch, from the ground up, something unique, different, a whole new character, and that's the thing that's really cool. Sometimes when you see with like Gigawatt and Ectotron, right, and Agent Knight, the thing about it is they're not just trying to use. The thing that sucks is look at the Godzilla one. They try to use Megatron and Grimlock and just try to rehash it as Godzilla, and it comes out like shit.
Well, see that's I guess because in
terrible.
my mind, I'm just thinking about scale, right? I don't care about the actual crossover side of it. I'm just using GI Joe as the essence of what could fit. So even if he's like, oh, we're gonna make as a HasLab, make an Optimus Prime that is just big enough for a 6-inch scale GI Joe to sit inside of.
Well, if you were gonna do that just for the sake of making a Transformer big enough to fit a 6-inch action figure in, then why not use the human characters from Transformers?
Because
Like,
nobody gives a
make
fuck
Chip.
about those people.
Well, no, the Transformers fans do, and they would be the ones that predominantly pay for that.
No, I mean, I know so many Transformers fans.
All right.
I've never heard 1%. I want a Sandwich Wiki in my fucking display. Nobody wants that shit. They want the damn robots. Fuck the people.
I don't know who this is, but this is hilarious.
I mean, wasn't the Sentinel damn near 3 feet tall? Or a Galactus? Like,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you, those HasLab Galactuses and the Sentinels, those are great pieces, man. I missed the HasLab Sentinels, so I ordered the X-Men 97 Sentinel, which is gonna be what, 22 inches?
sure.
I thought. I don't know. I bought 2 of those.
And pre-ordered a 4-foot Transformer and didn't pay for the mortgage.
That is accurate, Bryant. We believe that. So Gustavo, that's a good point, man. So let me show this.
Yeah, Triptychon.
So many people said the same thing, dude, and I agree with you wholeheartedly that they missed the boat. I get why they used Megatron because they had 10,000 of his fucking head for the one that didn't sell. But at the same time, I think it's Triptychon. You're absolutely correct. They missed the boat. It was a good correlation, and Triptychon would have sold better. So this new one with Megatron as Grimlock is a fucking nightmare trying to be Godzilla. I think it's going to end up at Ross if they can help it.
Well, here's the thing, too. The Grimlock itself isn't actually that bad. But what they should have done is the bot mode should have been something different, something unique, something that that would entice the collectors because they're like, holy shit, it's another Grimlock repaint, and they were paying more than what we've paid for the other Grimlock repaints. Like,
see, the only thing that bothers me about the Grimlock Godzilla
is that you don't like Transformers.
The fucking arms are still like T-Rex arms. Godzilla doesn't have fucking T-Rex arms.
I just think, like, to Johnny's point, I agree. Grimlock is Grimlock. I think we tried too hard there. That was too much of a quick. Somebody sat down and said, "Hey, we've got this shit. What can we make?" And they pumped out that, and that was just too hasty. And I think it's going to be such a flop. We're going to be able to order that on discount. I'm going to be giving it away at the Christmas raffle next year because nobody's going to want the damn thing.
I'll pick it up at Ollie's.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Honestly, I would get it just for the thing of having it, but I'm not paying that price for it. I'll wait till it hits.
I agree. I 100% agree. And I'll buy it just to get the box and be like, oh, this is cool. And then I'll put it on my shelf.
And the
for
whole
show.
thing is, and the weird part is, I would never transform it into Megatron. It would stay displayed as Godzilla.
Well, I would look at
Godzilla.
I'd look at
Exactly.
anybody who transformed it into Megatron. I'd look at them weird. Like, why would you do that? Just like I look at people weird who display their Transformers in vehicle mode. Like, no, just leave them in the damn robot mode because that's the cool mode in that essence.
Well, it depends, because if you got a masterpiece,
Ooh, bitch.
you got to get two of them. You have your alt mode and you have your bot mode.
No, just buy a goddamn die-cast car at that point. Like,
Well,
It depends who
you know
it
what's
is.
Weird. You know what's weird? I've always said like
Jetfire.
those people that make the statues, the really high end statues. Some of them will have miniature vehicles that come with it. And I'm like, that's such a great idea. I don't know why the other companies that make those action figures that don't transform of those Transformers do the same thing with that.
because nobody wants cars.
That's bullshit. That's not true.
I'm not familiar.
And-
So the Monster Hunter Optimus Prime?
Yeah, that's that green truck.
Oh. Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's okay, but I think it's just like with the whole thing with Megatron.
There we
you
go.
could use a different character.
Why do you type and it says I said something versus
I don't
you?
know. So like you're talking about like nacho cheese Grimlock, that kind of thing?
Let
It's
me
a
see if I
yellow
can pull a
Grimlock?
picture
That
up
sounds
of it.
disgusting.
I sold like one of those nacho cheese Grimlocks like instantly. I had two of them.
Are you talking about the G2 one, the yellow one?
It's G2, but it's nacho cheese Grimlock. You call it what you want. It's nacho cheese. I sold the loose one in like 2 seconds, and then the boxed one I eventually sold like for cost, but
Sounds like a bad business move.
hey, so I want to talk about the because it's a sore subject for me. The God Flame that's been on order, and I still
Never
have
mind.
262 days until it shows up.
The who? The what now?
So the Monster Hunter is
Yeah.
actually different than what I was initially thinking.
Let me share that. So Monster Hunter, what is it?
How is that?
Monster Hunter Optimus Prime. It's essentially a fucking like it transforms into this dragon-like thing. I remember seeing this. I really wasn't impressed with it, so I was like, I'll pass. But hold on, let me see if I can find the Godzilla.
Well, it sounds like your brother has better taste.
Sounds like your
Whoa.
mom has better taste.
God
She
damn.
might. I don't think so, but she might.
All right, hold up, Shellheads. I'm sharing. Not like the person. I'm going to share a picture.
Watch out what your tabs are.
That.
The hell?
I don't know. It's like Beast Wars if Beast Wars was made by an 8-year-old in Japan.
All right,
so
so
essentially,
here's-
it's Beast Wars.
It's,
Which order number is Nacho
definitely,
Grimlock Taco
it's
Bell?
definitely a number 86.
Who the hell is Mechatome Turtle?
and here's the fucking Optimus Prime for that Godzilla crossover.
That's ugly.
Yeah. Which order number is Nacho Grimlock?
It's a number 86 with a side of
This
suck
motherfucker
ass.
is on point and they're trolling us.
Perfectly fine. I don't care.
I'm
It's
all about
just
it.
funny.
Troll all day, man. It's hilarious. Or gal or person or something with a.
Are you
penis,
assuming
non-penis? I
that
don't
Mecha Dome Turtle? I mean,
I'm assuming their gender. It might be my kid.
the
hold on.
name has like two things you love: Mecha.
Yeah, I
and
know. It's something
turtles.
like. I want to
And
mess
who
with my
doesn't
kid. And be
a
like, you
good
fucking with
section
me?
of Dome? So,
Oh, Tony,
Yes.
something weird I saw, but it made me think of you at Sam's Club.
Gross.
aw.
So they have their own, like Sam's Club has their own members march version of these like knockoff Ecto Squad figures.
What?
Yeah, they're
Do you get a
actually kind of
picture?
interesting looking. Yeah, Order 66.
Man's
Hold
all
on.
about his fucking Star Wars now, huh?
Who said that?
Bryant.
Oh, he's dumb. Nobody talks to him. All right, Exo Squad. What was it? Sam's Club?
Why are you?
Yeah,
hating? I
it's
love
not
Bryant.
it's not Exo Squad. You know, it's not named Exo Squad, but it's like their own. It's like their own brand, like knockoff of Exo Squad.
It's like if you went to Wish and bought Exo Squad.
Yeah, I don't see nothing's coming up. So
Let me see if I can find it here on my.
it's
Really?
a dragon. Order 66. Order 6 is that a Taco Bell thing? What?
No, even I understand that. Jesus,
I like when it's live. It's much more fun when people are interacting.
think
Who
this
the
shit-
hell is Mechadome Turtle?
I don't know.
Mecha Dome Turtle, do not ever reveal your identity. Just keep this. Keep
No, it's
this.
more
I
fun
love
because I'm
this
sitting
No,
here
let
losing
me
my
know
shit
so I
over
can
it.
enjoy the fun of who it is. But watch it be Tim.
There's somebody named Jeff.
Watch it be Tim.
However, if it's Chad and you're using that name, bro, you and I are not friends anymore.
Wow, poor Chad.
I have a feeling it's something like Shellhead Toys related, trying to like throw shade. But I don't know. I got a couple of people I know it could be. It could be my kid though. It could be Gianna. She's down like that. She'll fuck with me all day.
Whoa, excuse me.
Bro. What?
You doing what with your daughter?
She'll fuck around with me all day. She'll send me shit and make fun of me.
Oh, okay.
Get off my kid, man.
In the future, when you're gonna say things like that, enunciate.
Because that sounded like
Jesus
some
Christ.
Diddy shit. That sounded like.
My kid is more gangster than I am.
I mean, well,
Well,
you
yeah.
know. So
This
is
was our
Weird Al.
conversation earlier. I'm just going to throw it out there, right? So Gianna said, "Hey, can I come talk to you tonight?" I said, "Why? What's the matter?" She goes, "I'm done with this. There's so much going on. It's not mommy. And I don't want Corinne to be there. Will you talk to me?" I wrote back to her. I said, "Gianna, unless you grew a penis in the last 24 hours, you can talk to your mom about it." She wrote back, "Okay."
Dad
And then
of the year.
I look, man, my kid and I have a very good relationship. I go, our podcast is live tonight. It was at 8:50. She goes, "Nice. I'm watching a musical." I said, "Well, that's gay." She goes, "It's not gay." I said, "You know how you know you're gay? Musical theater, nerd." She wrote back. She goes, "Sigh." That's my girl. That's Sugar Drizzle. She's fucking amazing.
All right.
You missed
So,
it, Tony.
Tony.
You missed it.
Look, awkward.
Awkward. Yeah. For you. For you.
So look up Members Mark Soldier Force playset.
Members March Soldier Force. All right.
It's almost
Soldiers.
like Johnny's not on a computer and can't screen share.
Yeah, no, fuck all of that.
Oh.
Enjoy that right there.
Playset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is this
Oh,
happy
there's-
horse shit?
Oh, there's a whole fucking video.
God damn.
Oh, it comes with 2 mechs.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
shit.
like when you see those, don't they remind you of Ecto Squad?
Dude, 100%. I want these.
And he
I
bought 'em.
knew he was gonna like.
All right.
Oh,
So how to go to
these-
samsclub.com?
Do you have a Sam's Club membership?
Well, Corinne does. Her mom does.
Oh, okay, cool. I was
Well, there
saying
you
we do. I'd help you out, but never mind.
Yeah. Well,
No,
like I
no,
said,
no.
I got one, so whatever. Pick one up for you if you need be.
I think I need one just to need one. I don't even know if it's a thing, but
I
Sam's Club?
almost picked it up out of curiosity. Like I was like, holy shit, because I was kind of wondering how like the plastic, as far as the quality and all that, how would it be?
I don't know. Like,
It's a
dude,
member.
it's only $36.
Yeah. The price point's not bad, so I was almost trying to see like, yo, where the fuck are you guys getting this produced at?
Are you going to be able to pay your rent?
Good call.
No, never.
Very good call. Let's go. Here we go. Continue
That's
shipping.
why I have only toys.
Ooh, watching live as Tony buys some shit, and he's not going to know what the fuck he's buying because he's just buying in haste.
All right,
it's gonna
Brian.
be fun.
Hey, have a good night.
Later,
man.
Brian.
Thank you for coming on.
Have a good night, man.
You didn't mean
I
that.
still want to know who Mechadome Turtle is. You're talking a lot of crap. You're trolling like crazy, and you're not even part of the group.
I don't know. I like Mechadome Turtle.
I do too. I wish they would show up.
I feel like Mechadome Turtle needs a Shellhead shirt.
And
So, actually, I was telling you guys, I was gonna ask you. I can't get the hoodie, Johnny, but what would you guys like? I know Weezy wants a shell cap. That's easy, but Johnny wants sneakers or something.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to some kicks, you know.
Exo Squad was a great show, and we're making these toys be awesome.
Fucking
So,
hiding behind this shit.
Gustavo, man, I don't know if I want to call you Gus or want to call you G. I'm gonna call you G. So, G,
I'm
if
not
you
gonna call you G.
G, if you don't know, man, do you know Robotech at all? You can go give us a shout, man. Yes or no? You know Robotech?
Oh, he knows.
Come on, don't.
We were both kids watching that shit.
So, with Exo Squad, Robotech chimed back in because it was very similar, and you were able to get like the Valkyrie. You can get like Skull Eater jet with Rick Hunter that fit inside with missiles and everything. It didn't transform, but it was a really cool piece. And then you could get all of the Exo Squad Robotech mecha, but they would put it in Exo Squad blister packs. So that was a thing for a very short time. You can never get another, like, couldn't get a transformable Robotech. You can only get the jet in its jet form. And that was it. So very cool thing you could do with that. And you could get the Southern Cross, which is the next step after Macross, which was Dana Sterling, which was Maximilia's daughter. And she had a hover tank. And you could buy the hover tank, which was an Exo Squad release. I have the Matchbox version, which is before Exo Squad. If you get the Exo Squad one, it's the white pieces are flickered, like kind of like gray and white, and like it's not straight white. So like I have the straight white, which lets you know it's the, I'm just saying it's a better one, lets you know it's the Matchbox version. If it's the white and the fleckered, it's the Exo Squad version. Go ahead. You guys
The look on Wheezy's face was just like, kill me now. God damn it.
He just went 0 to racist.
So, Tony, I'm surprised you're not after the RoboForce figures.
Hey, Wheezy, is your shirt 100% cotton?
I don't know. My wife picked it up.
Oh!
There it is! There it is! I was waiting. Waiting.
So kind of to change it up with the, talking about how they came with the little figures.
I love you, man.
Have you seen the new missing links for Transformers?
No, I have not.
The Sunspeaker. So it actually comes with
Sorry.
It actually comes with a little Diaclone figure, human figure that fits
Diaclone.
Yeah. It actually looks pretty cool. I'm like,
Diaclone's dope.
Yeah, I might be in on these now.
Tony, have you not seen the RoboForce figures?
I have not. I do want the 2 Diaclone pieces that make the giant robot, but they were too expensive. I couldn't do it, man. It was $500 for one.
For who makes that?
Well, it was like it was on Big Bad. It was the
I think that's Bandai.
Is it Bandai? There's a Diaclone like home base thing, and there's a Diaclone piece that goes on top of it.
Yeah. So I believe Bandai owned that. What is it? Robo. What was it called? Fucking.
I wanted it, man. I wanted it bad. It's a great piece.
Well, look up RoboForce because these are in the store right now.
In where, man? I'm sorry.
Walmart.
Oh.
But you just Google it. It's for RoboForce from Nacelle Toys, the same people who make Biker Mice.
Oh yeah, that's the. I've seen those. They have them at Target too, right?
Yeah.
So they look like a rendition of what the fuck is that? So I'm looking at a couple different renditions, man. I may not be looking at the right ones.
Do the links come with a Build-A-Chain? Only if you pay extra.
All right, you know what?
And then to top it off, once you get the chain done, you get to build a grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not out there as RoboForce fan. They're dope. They're mechas.
See, I would have bought that had I known about them. I would have got in on ground level.
Well, they're in store now. Like
I love mecha, dude.
Maybe wave 2 is out.
You know what I wish somebody would do?
Nope.
I know, but this is wishful thinking. I wish somebody would go back, go to all the Mega Man games, forget about the robots, the main bosses. Give me the bots they fought before they got to the bosses.
So
there was some rad shit, man.
Is it Jada? I think Jada Toys is doing Mega Man right now.
Like all Mega Man, or do just like the actual figures, like the actual characters?
Well, right now they've done the actual like Mega Man and then all the different bosses and then the Mega Man in his different colors when you get their abilities and shit.
Yeah.
But I think they come with accessories that are the other robots.
So I'm talking like Mega Man 6, right? It's the most iconic one of all of them. Great game. It was the game. It is most iconic.
Okay.
It was a transition before you got to another platform. First of all, I know Mega Man don't start no shit, won't be no shit. So Mega Man 6 was the last game before you got to the platform for the next game, the next transition, which was in Super NES. So Mega Man 6, they had like in Airman's world, who was the first one you started that if you wanted to like get the game going because you needed his tool to beat the next guy. He had pandas that used to shoot shit at you.
Right.
I want that panda, or I want these things were like, I don't know what you call it. It was like this big. It had a spike on top, and it would go. Pew, pew.
Yeah, I'm looking at them now. So, like, I mean, they've done Electroman, Cutman, Fireman, Iceman.
It's Mega Man 1.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I need you to log
Woodman.
off.
I know they showed the Woodman, the tree looking one. I think it's Woodman. But like, I'm looking at it here, but all their accessories are like fire effects or blast effects. There's no actual robots in the accessories.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Maybe, but Jada's like they're going deep in the Mega Man, so they might start producing like villain packs or something to go with it.
I would buy everybody from Mega Man 6 because of my childhood. I like Mega Man 2. Wait, was this? Would you call the Headmaster Transformers as a transformer or a mecha? Oh fuck! All right, you know what?
The fuck are you doing on here getting all philosophical about some fucking Transformers and Headmasters and shit?
All right, first of all,
what's up, John? Mega Man 1 is the most iconic. Mega Man 2 is probably the most iconic.
Wait a minute. John?
No, this is my buddy John.
I know. He joined from the group?
Yeah, I said
Mega Man 2 is probably the most iconic. First of all, calm your shit. You're talking Mega Man 2 because what's his name shows up? Freaking Proto Man. Come on. Sorry, that was a mistake.
Because he said Mega Man 2. Because he originally said 1 is the most iconic thing.
John,
2 is probably the most
down,
iconic.
John. Don't back down. Don't listen to that shit.
No.
Fight him on it. Fight him.
Dude, it definitely ain't 6.
Come on, man. 6 was the one before you transitioned. 6 is the one where you had all the iconic characters. Iconic for that time characters. You had four Wileys. And first of all, you know what, John? I'll meet you outside.
So what Tony's saying is essentially they say,
what?
Oh, Jason X is the most iconic Jason. Get the fuck out of here.
Well respected motherfucker. Hold up. How do you say most trendy in Mega Man? Bloop, 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 bloop.
The fuck does that even mean?
God damn. He knows what I mean. I'll see you outside, John.
Okay. Oh, fucking Tony.
Ah! John, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Mega Man X.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. John, don't worry, man. I got your back.
Is Mega Man X in space? Does he like get melted and turn to like half cyborg?
First of all, Jason X is hilarious.
I love Jason X.
I didn't say it was good. It was hilarious. You have a cyborg mad because she doesn't have nipples. That's a great movie. Not worried at all. God damn.
Oh.
You know what? John's out of the Christmas raffle.
Damn.
He knows.
Quick.
He knows what's good for him. He knows Tim wins all of them, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, shit.
John, love you, man. Glad to have you on, dude. I love Mega Man 2. It's a great game. I love all the Mega Man games. I wish I was very fluent in all of them. But I will tell you, I watch a ton of gaming speed runs, and Mega Man is one of the ones I watched most of them because I played it the most as a kid. That with Turtles, I can get through Turtles as fast as any world record speed run, man.
How is Mega Man a man if he is always says to be a little boy?
Gustavo, you back up the face smack, dude. What is going on? Is everybody trolling us?
Hey, bro, I love you, but work on your English, man.
Dude, I'm about to order French fries and sit in the corner and eat them with tears.
All right, John, enjoy the podcast. Don't often see it live. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you for hopping on, man.
We appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on. So,
about goddamn time.
I would like to see somebody, like, truthfully though, like Mega Man, I think is one of those characters that it's very cool. It's very iconic. It's kind of like, I really do equate it to Mario in its popularity. And not enough people make toys for all of the characters. And I wish somebody would stop and say, hey, I want to make all these characters from all the Mega Man games, keep them all uniform, all of Mega Man's different variants, because if he gets those like powers, and then all the Wileys. And I think anybody who's a real collector like myself, I would buy that series because I respect it. I enjoyed that game as a kid. I would buy those variants as a kid. Honestly, same thing with Turtles, man. I mean, again, like you have all the variants, right? Like there's all the arcade version, the first game. If they made figures as crappy as they would look to resemble those games, I would buy them. But, you know, manufacturers just don't do it. And then you have John who's heckling me.
So I don't know which Mega Man figures are from where.
Oh, Chris, blow it out your ass. That's good. I like John already.
Whoa. Whoa.
You know what's funny though?
Calm himself.
Yo, Tony's sitting here talking about how like you know how he would buy all these turtles with blah blah blah, and I'm literally a couple of weeks ago we couldn't get him to shut up about how he's sick of turtles.
Well, that's true,
Johnny. I didn't say I was smart. I just
well,
God rest me.
Fuck, he's got me there.
So, like, I don't know which Mega Man characters are from which game, but they've done, like I said, they've done Cutman, Fireman, Iceman, but they've shown like,
yeah, it's all Mega Man 1. I'm not trying to cut you off. It's all Mega Man 1.
Yeah, but no, but then they've also shown that's the different Fireman
6.
Yeah, they've shown a bunch that are like from different games. Like they've touched, I think, all the way up to 4. Hyperman, Hyper Bomb Man.
Bomb Man was 2. Hyperman, I think, was 3. John, if you know better than me, speak up, man.
Yeah,
But
they've
you don't,
shown.
so-
They've shown a bunch, especially at the last Comic-Con. I don't have an opinion on this right now. This is y'all. I don't watch that shit.
Have you guys seen Transformers 1 and what?
Actually, yes, I have seen it.
So,
Murder Mittens.
Murder Mittens.
What up,
like
Murder Mittens?
That sounds like a stripper name.
Yeah,
thanks for coming on, I guess.
Welcome. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for coming on.
Whoa.
No judgment, Murder Mittens. If you are a stripper, that's cool. Tony's just being in the ass.
These things happen. So I will say that I saw it twice, and I will tell you that I fell asleep twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. The marketing on it, they really fucked up with it, because as far as the movie goes, they kind of portrayed it like it was meant to be more like a kids movie. You know, and I kind of get that they're trying to get a younger generation in to become fans, you know. But it actually turned out to be a pretty decent movie. And I liked it. I feel like it's really weird though, all the ads and all the shit they did for like the Rise of the Beast, which kind of sucked compared to this movie. I was like, missed opportunity on their part, because they actually made a movie that was pretty decent as far as in all these other runs that they've made. And it's funny how this one's the one that kind of ended up shutting the whole thing down for them, though.
Did they bring back the racist robots? No, then I'm good.
All right. So my thoughts. I tried watching it. I'm a Transformers fan, and my stepkid Gregory is a big Transformers fan. We tried watching it together. I fell asleep halfway through. I thought I was drunk, but I wasn't. The next time I watch it, stone sober, halfway through, I'm like, this is terrible. I could not get past them trying to create a story for the rest of the movie where I'm thinking, you don't have to, because I tried to like differentiate because I'm thinking they're trying to captivate new audiences, like, and then you have like the current people, right? So like me, they're showing me the movie, and I'm like, what? I have a boyfriend though, so what the fuck?
Nah.
I don't know what's going on. So I'm watching it.
Tony, in other words, nah.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. So I'm watching it. I'm thinking, God, this is terrible, dude. Like, I know the origin stories, I know all these characters, but this is terrible. And my stepson, who is Transformers till he pukes, I love him because he knows anything and everything way more than I do. He's the same way. He goes, I like the movie, but he always says a but. And so I'm sitting here thinking, I fell asleep twice, and you are beyond me, and you're thinking, but it wasn't that great of a movie. It just didn't captivate, didn't hold me. I'm 30 minutes in, and I'm like, is there going to be any action? So far, it's like a fat camp for Transformers. So what do we got here? Tony beat the damn level NES. Mega Chick, I don't know what that is. Haha, but AU, I don't know what that is. I have a boyfriend, but nah. What the hell does that mean? Did somebody hit on her? Him? Hold on, I gotta reply. K.
All right. Hold on though. Transformers needs to get its head out of its ass. They're trying to force the fans to like what they are making instead of making what fans like. So, John, you are not wrong with that. That's definitely true.
All right, hold on.
All right, now I'm gonna have to disagree with this second part here, but whatever. Everyone has their own thing as far as
Okay, yeah, I agree. That was weird.
Beast Wars was a good show. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
There you go.
Yeah, Beast Wars was a great show, man.
Yeah, Beast Wars was good, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to disagree. I mean, I as a kid, I loved G1, so everyone to each their own.
All right, I'm sorry. Murder Mittens sounds like a stage name. Who was this?
No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Laugh out loud. All right.
You're so old. Laugh
Apparently.
out loud. I know what LOL means. Played it around since like 95.
No, apparently I'm going to be 44, so I'm like, what? Hey. It got 89%. What the hell are you talking? Who is this?
Transformers 1 got 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. Keep up with the conversations here, buddy.
Yeah, but I'm like,
All right. So Grandpa's getting upset, clearly.
I don't know what's going on. Like, they're heckling, but not
clouds.
What the hell is happening?
Well, they have a boyfriend. Who hit on them? We don't know who you are.
Like, I know what that means.
They've got breasts. Eh?
What
I don't know. Anyway,
the fuck
all right. What else? So hey, so I want to talk about
We're going to talk
about like what?
So we're talking about more. Okay.
Okay.
Well, you want to cut? You guys?
No,
good?
whatever. Go with it.
We got nothing, right? We're bored. So I was going to talk about Walmart shelves, man. Target shelves. I think they're getting more and more bare. What do you guys think?
Well, it's that time of year people start buying shit, though, right?
Well, forget about now.
Oh,
talk about it like a month, 2 months ago. What do you think? Oh, now it's quiet.
Some milk.
Who the fuck is this?
Mecha Dome Turtle. Welcome to the show, homie. Wheezy's dying.
I think he needs some milk. How big are those tits?
Oh, all right, better.
I'm assuming it's a female now. And if not, God rest you.
But to answer your question, no, I have not noticed that there's less stuff in the aisles. In fact, at least my local Walmarts, I've noticed that it seems to be filling up with shit. The toy aisles seem packed.
Yeah, the problem is it's packed with shit.
Well,
I agree with that, man. I don't see any of the Turtles, Transformers, nothing I need. It's just been like shelf like hoarding, warming garbage.
But it's weird. It's like, I don't know about your guys' stores, but my 2 local stores, when you go down the boys aisle, there's like one wall that has, Turtles, Transformers, Marvel, Star Wars, like all on one side. But then the other side of the aisle, it's a bunch of like weird ass random toys, like giant toilets.
As long as you don't milk a bull.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah. But yeah, so like there's a bunch of like random like weird like app video game toys, like a bunch of like little one-off toys on the other side of the aisle now, and that thing's getting full of like randomness.
Yo, so Murder Mittens, yes, thank you so much. You're amazing too. And yeah, this show always goes to shit. This is not a professional production. So welcome.
Yeah. We appreciate you. We appreciate the banter. It's fun. We enjoy it. I just want people to like acknowledge themselves. I don't give a shit what you're saying. I appreciate it giving me shit, but Mechadome Turtle, I don't know what's going on, but meow.
You know what? Mechadome Turtle, you keep doing you, homie. You're good. It's this is fun.
We don't care. We enjoy the banter.
Apparently something up here about Transformers. I don't know.
Something toilet. What the hell is that?
So that's John. That's John. They're saying he's not trying to take away from G1. So yeah, and that's cool. Like like I said, I know.
No, this.
Oh.
What the hell is Skibidi Toilet?
There's the fucking toilet that's in Walmart. There's a toilet in the boys' toy aisle. It's a fucking toilet. It says Skibidi. I don't know what the fuck that is. You got kids? Is that a word they use?
I don't know. Is that French?
Do you talk to your children?
You know what's weird? It is a word the kids use today. You fucking.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Bro, it's a toilet. Like you flush it and something happens. I don't know how to fucking.
Isn't that a fucking bidet?
No, that shoots something up. That's a whole different thing. Part of a toilet.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
who's my? Have you seen the stupid Skibidi Toilet? No, motherfucker, we haven't seen it. Who is this?
I've seen it. It's in fucking Walmart.
It's in Walmart, dude.
They're all over Walmart.
First of all, your name is Murder Mitten. What? Are you like a cat with claws?
There's this
IRS is real.
There's this device called.
So first off, Murder Mittens. I love.
I'm having a stroke. I'm sorry. Who are these people?
Go to Google and type in Skibidi Toilet, and you'll see.
Skibidi is a new slang, according to John.
It is. He's a teacher. He knows.
All right. So Burlington has a Ninja Turtle sometimes.
What?
So I guess they have the 1/4 scale 90s NECA figures.
Who?
Burlington Coat Factory.
What the fuck did we get into Burlington and their quarter scale figures?
I have no idea. That's fucking weird as hell, though. Out of Burlington.
Oh yes, that time of year, all the like Burlington, Ross, Marshalls, they all start getting random ass fucking toys. But
wait, that makes me wonder: is Burlington owned by the same company that owns the Ross and the what the fuck is it? Home Goods?
TJ Maxx and Marshalls are owned by the same people.
I think it's a distributor. So like you equate it to like a it's not going to say it's Big Lots, but one of those companies or Ollie's. There has to be a main liquidator or distributor who distributes to those characters. What is this shit?
From toys to French urinals. Bitch, we done told you this isn't a professional.
Who the hell are you people?
So yeah.
Would you please message me privately if I know you? Because this shit's driving me nuts.
Don't do it. Don't.
I feel like I need this.
You know what? No. In fact, do the opposite. Message Wheezy. Message myself.
God damn it.
Yeah, so we don't tell.
Who are these motherfuckers?
Exactly. We won't.
But yeah, no, because
Yeah.
like I
Hey,
know
we,
TJ
we
Maxx-
appreciate the banter. Thank you. Keep it
TJ
up, man.
Maxx and Marshalls are owned by the same company. They're the same umbrella, whatever.
Yeah.
Ross is separate, but they're
So it's
owned
Ariana.
by.
Got you.
But I think Ross's owns Deals. There's a place called or DD's Discounts or something. They're
Mhm.
with Ross.
Right. Well, after Friends failed out, that's what he's doing now.
Wow, that's a white joke.
That was too much. I can't tell. I apologize. I got cats talking
Yeah,
to me.
John.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
you should definitely be
Yeah,
watching
make
this
effort.
more often.
It's only the third time we've done it, but make effort.
John, it's funny, man. I tell you, we fucking the live are funnier than the recorded.
I mean, we've had some good, but the fucking turd episode was pretty damn funny.
Holy shit! I about pissed my pants. I laughed so much that whole
Oh
time.
my god. You know what's weird though? When you look at the numbers though, that is actually one of our least. It's not the least, but it was one of the least.
Which is
viewed.
crazy. It's so funny.
Such a good episode. Oh shit! What the fuck? God damn!
Make a dome. You are bothering me.
What?
I don't know what it is, man. When I don't know who it is, I'm like, who the fuck is Murder Mitten? I'm thinking of my neighbors. I'm like, somebody's heckling me.
Oh,
Tony is right. The live is better. There it is. Thanks, John. I get one live because we're arguing about Mega Man. That's why you care.
don't
John,
feel
do you
Tony
watch
don't
speed
let Tony
runs?
know he's right about anything.
I gotta ask, John, do you watch speed runs at all?
What's
Who
up,
the hell is Nicole?
I think that's hold on. I think that's my brother's girlfriend. Because I know that's her name. I don't know if that would be literally her.
John, I love speed runs, so I watch Mega Man, Batman, and Turtles speed runs all the time. I love if you haven't watched
Can't do it yourself, huh?
Great Games Done Quick. GG. Listen, hey, it's a shameless plug. GDDQ. These guys raise money for cancer, and it's awesome. And I wish I could do what they do. They have huge tournaments. They rent out entire hotels. These guys come, they play games, and they raise money for cancer, and it's probably the coolest thing ever. They play all of these awesome games you ever played from your childhood, current games, whatever it is. There's always somebody speed running it, and these guys take donations, and they speed run the games for cancer. So if you haven't ever checked it out, man, I will plug that all day long. GDQ, please check it out. Nicole, anyways, what is your guys' favorite figure?
From this year?
I like well,
Which one can I grab?
Yeah, that's it's kind of hard to say because there's a lot like.
Nope.
And I know
Easy.
we talked about doing like our favorite pickups.
Ray
for the-
Stance.
Oh,
Boom. Favorite figure.
well,
He's got a
First
fat
was
ass.
close
Good-
by.
good for
Second,
you.
it's Ray Stance. Like, who doesn't love Ray Stance? And Real Ghostbusters.
okay. Oh, so can't trust any umbrella corporations. No, you can't trust the umbrella corporation at all.
I mean, unless you like zombies. Then
I mean, Jill is hot as shit, but no. Sorry. Lucy, I mean, she's right there. but-
Rocket firing Boba Fett. Okay, that's your favorite fig. I don't believe you have the rocket firing Boba Fett. That's
Wheezy, we're getting later, man. You cool till 11?
sure.
11?
Why
We'll
not?
call it 11, guys. Guys, gals, everybody who's watching, we appreciate you. We've been on for a while. We got to call it in another like 12 minutes.
So, in other
Rocket
words,
Fire
everyone start
So-
typing in your favorite figures just right now. Like just a
So-
whole bunch of them. Keep going.
Favorite figures. Let's see them. Let's go.
Hold on.
You know what?
Mechadome. Hold on. Johnny, I got this. So, rocket firing Boba Fett. So, I'm going to bet you do not have an original rocket firing Boba Fett because if
Who
you
said
did, it's
this?
worth like $5-6 grand to start. What?
Who said
Oh.
I like Chris's figure?
I don't know. Mechadome said it though. So, Mecha, the There's a couple different ones. I think there's 3 actually different variations. So there's the J firing, there's a straight firing, and there's a L, so it comes out and comes straight up. Firing Boba Fett figure. They range from like 6 to 15 or 20 grand if they're loose. If they're packaged, and I mean packaged by they were never carded because they're a mailed figure. Motherfucker. They were a mailed figure. So if you got it as a mailed figure, one of the 2 that I know of, I'm sorry if I don't know the third, but one of the 2, if they were a mailed figure, they were anywhere from 10 to 12 grand in the mailed carding. If you have the last one, which is the most original, whatever, like most, I don't know, or whatever. What?
What? No.
If you have that figure, that's the money. So, Mechadome, put it up, man. You're talking about rocket firing Boba Fett. What do you got?
You know what?
Gustavo's wrong. Just saying that right now.
Oh! Yeah, the white guy would say that.
Hey, don't worry about that.
So this is one of my favorite pickups for this year here. G1 Perceptor. A really clean, really nice condition here. Look at the stickers on this guy.
Oh, Final Fantasy VII Cloud is awesome. First of all, Final Fantasy VII is awesome. Yeah. And FF10. I hate FF9. That show was great. Or terrible. I mean, sorry. I mean great. It's terrible.
How did you lose them?
I mean, have you not seen Toy Story? They like run away.
FF9 had the one dude who looked like Orko from Masters of the Universe.
Wait, have you seen those weird AI videos where they like make like Woody, like he's alive when you're not paying attention, and then all of a sudden when the camera comes around and he notices you're there, he like just drops dead?
I watched the same videos, but it's Tifa Lockhart with her big old boobs, and then she's like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Toy Story, because that's exactly what happens in the movie.
Yeah, so it's just a bunch of AI videos of like the Woody like figures, like Woody and Buzz, like they're sitting there arguing and doing all sorts of dumb random shit, and then all of a sudden the person like walks into the room and like with their camera on, you know, and they're like, "Oh shit, they see us," and then flop over dead.
Gotcha. Oh shit, man, this has been interesting.
All right.
Yeah,
so 9 minutes for the tribe chicken. I moved it and it ran away from me. She's probably talking about a chocobo. She knows what a chocobo is.
Okay.
Cloud probably got ran over by a chocobo. He knows. She knows. Nicole, I'm talking about a chocobo, right? Say yes.
Wrong.
Say no. Just cuz.
Tell him he's wrong. Deflate that ego.
Died a soldier.
Studio Series 86 Prime. Dude. All right. Studio Series 86 Prime. Yeah. I'm out. I don't like it.
Have one?
No. I'm glad I didn't.
And that's why.
No, I was supposed to get 2 from Johnny, but I'm telling you, the reviews I watched, I'm not impressed.
Where's everybody watching from?
I thought Ultra Magnus was better than the Prime.
You, sir, would be wrong.
You have no idea. You didn't own either one.
That's a valid point.
God damn it.
So, Tony, I got to tell you this. I own both. And you
sir
are wrong.
Damn.
How do you turn off Johnny?
Yeah, like this.
Oh! What do we got here? Laughing faces. Yes, Cloud is a chocobo. Would be in a white chocobo? Chocobo is a giant chicken bird. Can you ride? Shh, bitch, I got this shit all day. Chocobo! I don't know what you do to me!
So is that like riding a giant cock? Oh, what? What?
So chocobo were like giant birds that were you could call them roosters, but they weren't.
Oh, so it's a cock, yeah.
In every game in fucking Final Fantasy, they were impossible to ride. Even Final Fantasy X, where it was an open world game, you had to like get a chocobo, and it's like it's the hardest thing to catch. But anyway, yeah, Chocobo.
Mechadome Turtle. You should own Prime.
Oh man, this is so good.
Hashtag Chocobo life. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
Thank you all so much, you guys. We guys ready to wrap this up? It's almost 11.
I only got to be up at 5.
Well, okay, we can keep going, man. I just got to go refill. You tell me.
Fuck, I got to be up at 5.
Exactly. You want to cut this?
For me, you guys can continue on.
Yeah, we're done. All right. Guys,
Part of this.
gals, thank you. Our live crew, thank you so much for coming out. We had a great time tonight. This live stuff is so much more fun. The more you guys interact, you are absolutely right, Nicole. Chocobo Racing is awesome.
Yeah, sounds like someone missed out.
I really don't want to talk to Mech Turtle. I swear to God. Ugh. Thank you guys for coming out, except for Mechadome Turtle, who got their 5 minutes of fame because we're going to kill them. But
No,
thank
I
you
like
for coming out.
Turtle.
Oh my God.
No harm.
We had a great time. Please, next time we're out live, come out, show us some love, support us, whatever it is. We're bantering. We're talking about nothing. Please come on, give your shout outs, give your chimes. If you want to talk about something, we're more than happy to grab what you have and talk about it, man. Just elaborate on it, whatever it is. But we are Drinks and Toys. I'm here with Mr. Johnny 5. Johnny, the shameless plug. I know what it is. j5toys.com. Free shipping. Grub Sport, please get on there. Go to Amazon. You can buy the coloring books, which will help support the rest of Grub Sport. Hopefully get those figures, shirts, everything. Guys, it's coming out. Support it. We got Collector's Hideout. Wheezy's going to bring that back on board, and you'll be able to get everything and anything. Go ahead, Johnny. I'm sorry, man.
Yo, so one more thing too. On j5toys.com, we're still raising money for Playtime for Patients. That's a charity we're donating to. We're helping kids that are in hospital. All right, making sure they have a great and amazing Christmas. So all of your donations goes to help out that cause. So if you're not able to donate, that's perfectly fine. Share the link. Pass it along to other folks that are able to do so. We'll be making our annual trip to Ollie's and other toy stores to pick up kid-friendly toys and head over to the hospitals and drop those off.
Very cool. Those kids deserve it, man. Wheezy, you got anything before we log off here?
Negative.
All right.
I ain't got shit.
Guys, gals, again, we appreciate you. We have fun with this. It is not for any kind of money. We're not out there trying to seek monetary status. We want to hang out. We want to talk to you guys. Please give us banter back. We want to talk about the toys you want to talk about. Blah, 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 blah. And again, as always, I'm going to sign off here in about 2 seconds. But
Oh, I got it. Hold on, I got it. Where is it? Here we go. I got it.
Here it comes.
Oh, that was bad.
Nuggets!
Nuggets!
Oh.